Removing pops and clicks in the sample editor. You'll see right in the middle of my sample here, I have two little crackles. There's a quick and easy way in Cubase to get rid of those. Let's start by double-clicking on the sample and opening the sample editor. And then I zoom in on those clicks. You have to zoom in really close. You can grab the pencil tool up on top and draw out those clicks. Likewise, I'll do the next one. You have to zoom in really close to draw it out. And when I come out here, my pops and clicks are gone. If you have your effects in Cubase on your insert here, your computer is actually manufacturing the effects on playback. In this case, I have an EQ here, so it's a bit of a load on my computer because as it's playing back, it's actually creating the EQ. A quick and easy and safe way to ease the load on your computer is to remove the effect over here to highlight the WAV file that you want to add the effect to. Go to Audio, Plugins, and I'll open that same EQ. Now it's going to let me audition the effect before I apply it. Once I get the effect sounding the way I like it, I click Process, and what it does is it replaces the sample with a new sample that has the EQ as part of the recording. This reduces the load on your computer. You can even apply more than one effect by highlighting the WAV file, clicking Audio, Plugins. This time let's put a little reverb on it. I can audition my reverb. And once I get it where I like it, I click Process. Now it replaces the sample a second time, and this sample has the EQ and reverb as part of it. So it's less of a load on your computer because it doesn't have to manufacture the effect real time. Trick number 9, undoing your effects with the offline process history. In most programs, when you close the arrangement and reopen it, you won't be able to undo these effects that we applied. But Cubase has something unique called the offline process history. When I click on this sample and open the offline process history, it shows me the various effects that I have applied to the WAV file, and it lets me remove them one at a time or all together. Or I can simply modify one of the effects by clicking Modify, changing my parameters, and then clicking Process again. So in Cubase, it's safe to apply your effects because in the future, you can open the offline process history and undo them. Let's pretend that both of these are keyboard parts and I want to apply the same effect to both of them. Rather than going through the motions and applying each effect one at a time, I can go to my sample that has the effect applied to it. I can click Audio, Batch Process, Create from Process History. I'll call this Keyboard Effect. And I'll save it. Now when I come to my second file, rather than having to apply all of the effects one at a time, I can simply highlight the sample, click on Audio, Batch Process, and click on the name, and it'll automatically apply both of those effects with the same parameters on it. This saves time. If you have 6 guitars, say, and you want the same effects on all of them, you can quickly add them to the remaining 5.